and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So I recently posted a short using this foundation here, which is the Oulac Nourishing Skin to Skin foundation, which I was actually gifted. So I was gifted this through TikTok shop and I was so impressed with it that I went and purchased basically a full face of products with my own money as well. So I basically grabbed all of this. And as I say, it's not gifted, the foundation is, but the rest of it I purchased. And the reason being that I was so impressed with this foundation. So we're going to test it all out today, which I'm actually really excited about, because if it is as good as the foundation is, then, you know, win-win. So they don't do a primer, so I'm just going to quickly prime my face using my usual one. This is the Beauty Crop Wee Cherie primer. So primer done. So next I'm going to move on to eyes and we'll do the base last. So we'll start off by doing brows. So I picked up this little brow kit here. So they did this one in 3 shades, I think it was. This one being the lightest. So this one I think was golden blonde. Yeah, golden blonde. And then they had a brunette and then a dark brunette. I can't remember the prices of things, so what I'll do is I'll pop it in the corner somewhere to show you as I go along. But the packaging looks like this, so you know, it's simple, quite classic looking. And then we open it up and we have this inside here. So we've got kind of like a waxy formula here and a powder just here, and then there is a little brush with it as well, although I probably won't use that, to be honest. So I'm going to start off by just taking a spoolie and just kind of running through my brushes dry, just to make sure that they're kind of a little bit groomed. And then I'm going to take the waxy formula, so that's this one here. And I think what I'm going to do is I've got some disposable spoolies here, so I think I might actually take some onto the spoolie. It is kind of tinted, so I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. So I'm going to run this through my brow. And then I'm going to kind of just brush up. So that's how we're looking with the 2 brows compared. Already I can see a difference. This one has definitely kind of filled in any gaps compared to my natural brow just here. I wouldn't say it's a gel that sets them into place. They still feel quite kind of loose, if you know what I mean. But they definitely look nice. They do look nice. It is a little bit lighter than I would normally go for, but it's not majorly noticeable. So I'm going to use a slanted brush and just dip into the powder. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've just run down the stairs and back up again to get a parcel. Right, so we're going to use this on mainly the front bit just here. Where I don't really get a lot of growth. Just kind of like that. And then I'm just going to take a tiny bit more. This is, to be honest, this is what I would do if I was using my brow pen, or where I would put it anyway. I'm just going to run underneath just here as well. And that's it. So pretty easy, to be honest. I would have been quite happy with just using the wax, but yeah, I think that is quite a nice product. They don't look too dark or anything like that. As I say, this one is golden blonde, which would be a bit lighter than I would normally go for. Although lately I've just been using like the standard brow soap and then just kind of touching up areas with a pen. So yeah, I think that's really nice. So next we'll go ahead and do eyes. So they don't have any, I didn't see any kind of powder shadows, but they have quite a lot of liquid eyeshadows and cream eyeshadows as well. They don't have palettes either. They're kind of all singles. So I grabbed this one here, which is one of the cream colour pots in Vibrancy. It's kind of like a purple. I also picked up 2 of the kind of shimmery liquid ones. So this one is Liquid Diamond Glow Colour in Freshwater. And then I also picked up Liquid Diamond in Pink Violet as well. So this is the liquid ones. I think these are beautiful. They feel really nice quality. You know, they feel good. And I love this packaging, this kind of frosted glass look here as well with the branding on the front there. So if we look at the actual product itself, so we'll take Pink Vault first, which is kind of like a duochrome pinky gold shift. Oh my God, that's stunning. That is so nice. So that's how it looks, just kind of swatched on my arm. That is beautiful. And then we've got Freshwater here, which is like a blue. This one's more of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's not really got an awful lot of shimmer to it, which is fine because I was actually going to use this kind of as the majority of the base anyway. But it's like that, a really pretty blue. It's almost like a duck egg blue. And then this one in the pot here is also really lovely. So we've got a glass pot here. And this one is Vibrancy, which is like a purple with a bit of a shimmer going through it. And this is one of the cream ones. So, oh, nice. I'll pick up. Oh, see, that's so pretty. So it looks like that on my arm. So it's a really nice kind of lilac colour. These colours will go beautifully together. Okay, so Ice Primed. So I think what I'm going to do is start off with the Freshwater shade, which was the blue one. And what I'm going to do, I'm not putting these directly onto my eyes. I'm going to pop some on the back of my hand. It's just how I prefer to use these. I'm going to take kind of like a bit of a fluffy brush and just use that in my crease. Wow, that's a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to start off by kind of stamping it in. What a gorgeous shade. I'm going to take a little bit more. They seem to dry down quite slowly, which is good because it gives you loads of playtime to work with it. And then I'm going to just start to blend that through. Stunning. That is so pretty. So I'm going to give that a couple of minutes just to dry down a bit. Right, so that's completely dried down now. So if I take my finger and just touch it, you can see there's nothing on my finger at all. It's actually dried down really nice. I kind of sat here for a bit and just used my fan and just looked down so that I didn't get any creasing. But yeah, that's worked a treat. So then I'm going to take the purple shade, which was in the little pot here, which was Vibrancy. And for this one, I'm going to take a kind of a small-ish fluffy brush, and I'm just going straight into the pot this time. And I'm going to use this on the outside part just here. So this one I'm kind of going in a slightly patting and sweeping motion at the same time. I'm taking a small amount of product as I go because I don't want it to be too heavy, too cakey. Which, you know, could cause it to crack. This colour is so pretty. Right, so we're looking at that. I think that's stunning. That is such a pretty colour. It really is. And it actually blended in to the blue liquid eyeshadow really nicely as well. So then I'm going to go in with the pink one, which was Pink Vault. So this kind of pinky, almost like a bit of a rose gold. And I'm going to, the same as I did with the blue, just pop some of this on the back of my hand. And this one I'm going to use on the front part. So for this, I'm going to take a flat brush and pick it up on there. And as I say, we're going to go on the front part just here. That is stunning. This has dried down quicker. It's already dried down on my hand. I was faffing around though, trying to find a brush to be fair. So I'll pop a little bit more on. So it's like that. That colour is stunning, absolutely stunning. Tell you what, this one actually went a little bit patchy. And then what I did was when it had dried down, I took my finger and I kind of just went over it. You know, like when you use a normal powder shimmer, and I just kind of went over it with a dry finger, and it's all blended together really nicely. There's no patchiness or anything. Yeah. And it's, again, it's blended into that purple really quite nicely there as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's quite a kind of a subtle, cute, almost like mermaidy, unicorny look, but I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love that. I think that is such a cute kind of pastel-y, subtle, shimmery look. Really nice. So I'm just going to whack some mascara on. I'm going to do some underneath, but I'll wait until I've done my foundation for that. Fantastic. So mascara now done. So we'll move on to the foundation next. So it's this one here. So really pretty packaging again. As I say, this is the Oulac Nourishing Skin to Skin Matching Foundation. It says skin matching, natural matte, lightweight and creamy makeup. I got the shade 05 Nude. There were quite a few shades in this. It was a really impressive shade range. So this is the actual packaging of the bottle itself. It's really nice. So we have this glass bottle just here as well. And we also have a pump on there. Now, this foundation apparently is kind of made for more mature skin. So it says our high-performing buildable foundation visibly blurs imperfections and evens out complexion with a skin-like natural matte finish. 30% aloe leaf, skin matching pigments adjust to your skin shade for a perfect skin-to-skin colour matching effect. Best for normal to dry skin. Shake bottle well, which is what I always do anyway. And I take 2 pumps, which is what I normally take, to be honest. So same as always, I'm going to take a brush and then we'll pat in with a sponge afterwards. Okay, and then taking my sponge, I'm just going to pat that in. We'll just do this bit first so we can compare. So there's the side that I've done. So I'm trying to get as close as I can. You can see it's really evened out my skin tone, like really evened it out. I would say, I've got hair there. I would say it's more on the kind of medium side, maybe slightly medium to full, but more medium. But the colour is perfect. It is a perfect match for me. I do still need to go down my neck a little bit, but it is a really nice colour match. And I love the finish of it. I'm not normally if I see matte foundation, I'll be immediately put off because it emphasizes my fine lines and wrinkles. I just don't like matte foundations in general. This I wouldn't call a matte. It's more of like demi matte or like a satin finish, something like that. Because if I turn my head, you can still see some glow showing through. It's lovely. It's such a nice foundation and it goes on beautifully as well. I'll show you, this is my skin without it on compared to with. I just think it's so nice. Right, I'll pop the rest on now. Right, okay, so it's all on now. So if I show you, I just think it's beautiful. I think it looks so, so nice. On the skin, it is beautiful. And as I said before, it's not too matte, I don't think. You can see that glow, can't you, showing through? I've got a dry chin at the moment, so just ignore that. It is a little bit dry anyway. But yeah, I think it's beautiful. Really, really nice. It's one of those, I said this in the short, I've never heard of this brand before now. And it wasn't until they reached out to me, sorry, on TikTok. And yeah, I tried the foundation because I love to try new things anyway. And if it wasn't for them reaching out to me, I would never have probably heard of this. I would never have come across it. But it's definitely one of those gems because I am so, so pleased with this. I really am. Right then, so moving on to the rest of the base. So I also have a bronzer. So it's this one here, again, really nice packaging, Sensual Touch Bronzer. And this one, I believe, came in 3 shades as well. I got, again, the lightest one, which is Sun Kiss. And they also had, I can't remember what the other ones were called, but they had two darker, like a medium one and then a darker one as well. So again, it's got this really nice kind of nudie peach packaging. And then we have a little kind of, whoops, press button here. There is a mirror in there. And then this is the actual bronzer itself. So it's not too light. I normally use, my favourite bronzer is this one by Iconic. And I actually think they're quite similar. So if you look at them side by side, this one is probably slightly lighter, but not a lot. They're quite similar kind of looking in texture as well. They've got that bit of shimmer going through them. So yeah, I'm quite excited to try this. So just taking some, wow, that actually looks really pigmented on my brush. I might tap some of that off, see how we get on. So going on my usual areas. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. It has got a shimmer in it. So yeah, if you're someone that doesn't really like a shimmery bronzer, this will not be for you because it is really quite shimmery. I love shimmer, so you kind of get a bit of a highlighter from it, which is good because they don't do a highlighter. Well, I couldn't see one anyway. I really like that. That is a bit of me because of the shimmer. It gives such a beautiful glow. Can you see? It looks like I've got a highlighter on when I haven't. It's so nice and it looks beautiful on my skin as well. It's not too pale. I was worried it might be a bit too pale. You can definitely see kind of that sun-kissed bronze look showing through. And I think that is stunning. That is so nice. Really nice quality formula as well. Right, so then we have blush. So this one is one of the mono blushes and I got the shade One More Time, which is like a pinky one. Loads of colours of blush. There were so many. So packaging looks like this. And then the actual blush itself has a really cute pattern on it actually. So it looks like this. So it's kind of like a rosy pink, I would say. So I'm just popping my brush. Again, it looks really quite pigmented. And then usual areas. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's really pretty. Quite effortless to put on as well because it is so pigmented. You don't need a lot of it and it goes on really nice. Well, that's really pretty. I really like that. Yeah, stunning. Again, it layers really nicely as well. All these products work together beautifully. So I'm just going to finish off my under eyes now. And I think what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of the blue, which was fresh water, on the outer part of my lid. And I'm just going to kind of blend it through. I'm not going to go too crazy or anything underneath. Just taking a kind of a smallish brush, just picking a little bit of that up. And as I say, I'm just going to kind of pop it on the outer part just here, just to connect it to obviously where I've got it on the top as well. I'm going to leave that just to dry down a little bit and then we'll blend it out. So just like that, as I say, quite subtle, nothing too heavy. So the very last item I have to try is this lipstick here. So this is the Kissproof Liquid Matte Lipstick. They had all different types of lipsticks. I went for this one because the colour looks absolutely stunning. This is called a Gentle Kiss or M24. And again, the packaging is stunning. Such nice quality. This is plastic, but it's like thick plastic, but it is such nice quality. It's quite heavy as well. So it looks like this. So it's a really nice kind of pinky nude shade. So we'll pop this on. Doesn't really have a smell. It's a really firm doe foot, so it's quite good to get it precise as well. Right, so that's what that colour's like. I love that. It's kind of like the perfect muted pinky nude that would go with most skin tones, to be quite honest with you. I think that is stunning. Really, really nice. Goes on nicely. It's nice and opaque. And yeah, as I say, the doe foot, because it's that so firm, you know, you feel like you can really kind of get it quite precise around the edges. So here is the finished look, and I absolutely love these products. So nice, really, really nice. The liquid eyeshadows, love them. So easy to work with. They dry down kind of quite quick, but not too quick. And yeah, as I say, even with the shimmer, once it had dried down, it looked quite patchy. But then when I took my finger and kind of ran over it a bit with my finger, it kind of all blended it together. So not a problem at all. I said before, I love this foundation. I think it is probably one of the best foundations that I have tried in quite a while. It is beautiful, and it lasts really well as well, because I have actually, worn this before. It lasts so well. The bronzer, love that. It is so nice, and it is quite close to the iconic Kiss by the Sun. The blush, really nice as well. I even like the brow products. Oh, and the lips. Yeah, all of it really nice. So as always, I will link the products in the description box below for you. And I do have a discount code as well, which I got for the foundation, but I believe you can use it across the whole website. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you'd like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.